Are you feeling sort of empty? Maybe emotionally or spiritually just kind of dry? Each one of us, we can be compared to a well, but not just a well that is flat on the ground, but one that has been placed on the top of a hill. And oftentimes, we as this well, we can be deep and we can be empty. And what we end up doing is calling out, "Help! Fill me! I am so dry." And what can end up happening is that we can have the expectation on other people to be able to fill us and meet that deep, empty need of ours. And what we often fail to do is recognize the effort and the struggle that sometimes other people have to go through in order to try to meet that big need. And so that person, they might pick up that little bucket that they have and look down that long hill, and they start walking and trying to find water. And perhaps at the bottom of that hill, they are faced with an entire forest to have to trudge through, and fighting through the underbrush and fighting through any wild beasts or any other things that come along their way in their own heart and life. And they're struggling and they're trying to go find that water. And maybe out through that other side of the forest, they're able to find a place that has some water. And so they take that little bucket of theirs and they fill it. And as they turn, they realize this is a long journey back. But they start going through that forest once again, going through all the challenges and difficulties, bringing this water to this well they can hear calling out from a distance. And as they start back up that hill, maybe they're met with an unexpected hailstorm, something that just came out of nowhere that set them back a bit. But they keep going, and as they continue up that hill, they stumble, they trip, they fall because they're weary and tired. And maybe some of that water ends up spilling out. And as they make it to the top of that hill, to where that big open mouth of that well is, they take what's left in that bucket and with all their heart, they pour that into the well. But what's often the well's response? "I'm still thirsty. I want more." And the demands from this well on this other person are pushing them back down that hill, back through all of that to go bring them more water. What we all need to realize is that sometimes instead of expecting these things on other people, we need to do more work ourselves. And maybe there is a lot of dirt at the bottom of this well that needs to be brought out. And so as we're digging through that rock and that dirt and that clay, taking out some of these things that are hindrances in our life and things that are clogging up us being able to access water, we're eventually able to hit those streams of living water. That water will never run dry. And it will not only fill us up, but we will have more than enough to give to others.